Hello friends, welcome to Vocab Booster. In this video, I will be covering 10 most important words from the Hindu newspaper. So let's start today's video. So the first word is spectator. Spectator means a person who is watching an event, especially a sporting event. It can be any game like cricket, football, volleyball, or PUBG, or any online game. If you are watching any online game, then you are called spectators. Okay, let's see the synonyms of spectators, which are watcher, viewer, observer. Watcher is someone who watches the game or who views the game, who observes the game. Alright, now take a look at its antonyms, which are participant, players who are playing the game, who have participated in the game, whom people come to see and support their favorite players. Have a look at the first example, which says stadiums to open today, spectators not allowed. It means stadiums will open today, but the spectators or watchers will not be allowed to enter the stadium. That means you cannot go inside the stadium. However, you can watch live from the comfort of your home. You can watch it on television or on your cell phone, any device, and from any device which can be accessed from the internet. See the second example. It says the police faced strong criticism for remaining mute spectators as MNS workers assaulted North Indians. That means police officers faces a lot of strong criticism for staying silent observers when the workers of MNS assaulted North Indians. When the North Indians were being assaulted, the police didn't do anything. They were just watching the scene. They didn't bother to help the North Indians. Alright, I hope you have completely understood the meaning of a spectator. Now let's move forward to see the next word, which is imperative. Imperative means something which is very important or urgent, something which is essential. See its synonyms, which are essential, crucial, important. So all three words which mean the same, which is nothing but important or urgent. Take a look at its antonyms, which are unimportant, optional, inessential. Means something which is not important at all. It is optional, it is inessential. Even if you don't do this, nothing will happen. So it's unimportant. See the first example that says it is imperative to discontinue the use of drones in all social and cultural gatherings to eliminate the risk of injury to life and damage to property. It means it is urgent to stop using drones in all social and cultural gatherings to remove any risk of injury to life. So wherever people come together to celebrate something, it is important to stop using drones. Okay, see the next example, which says if you are serious about getting healthy, it's imperative that you follow a healthy lifestyle, make the right food choices, and exercise regularly. It says if you're really serious about your health, want to live a healthy lifestyle, then you have to make the right food choice and exercise regularly to maintain your health. Let's see the next word, which is flout. Flout means to refuse to obey. It means to refuse to do something, to not accept something, to disobey something like laws, rules, and guidelines. If you refuse to obey, then you are flouting the rules or you are flouting the laws. See its synonyms to understand it more better. To go against the laws, to insult, to ridicule, to make fun of, to insult the law, to ridicule to law, and to make fun of law. To refuse to follow. See its antonyms, which are accept. Approve means to accept or approve the rule, to follow the rule or law, to not ridicule the law, to approve it. See its first example, which says many motorcyclists flout the rules by not wearing helmets. It is saying many bike riders do not obey the traffic rules by not wearing helmets. They insult the law, they ridicule the law because they refuse to follow the law. So they end up paying heavy fines for not wearing helmet. See the next example, which says some companies flout the rules and employ children as young as 7. So basically this statement is saying that some companies that refuse to follow the rules and make young children work in their company. Generally unorganized company do this kind of deplorable thing which is not socially acceptable. They employ child who are as young as 7 and the government doesn't allow to make young children's work, so they flout the rules, they refuse to follow the rules. I hope you have completely understood the meaning of this word. Now let us see the next word, which is fraternity. Fraternity means a group of people who share the same work or interest, a group of people who work together or who have same interests. See its synonyms, which are association, fellowship, society, brotherhood. Association, when you are associated with each other through some means. It can be your colleague who works with you or someone who is the member of a same group as you are. See its antonyms, which are separation, isolation, independence. It means to separate someone, to isolate someone. So these were the opposites of fraternity. Now see its first example, which says the Nobel Prize is awarded to someone who has worked to promote fraternity between two nations. That means the Nobel Prize is awarded to someone who has worked to make friendly relations between two countries, one who promoted fraternity, one who promoted brotherhood between two countries. Alright, see the next example, which says he is a member of the medical fraternity. It means he is a member of a medical association. He is associated with medical group. I expect you must have understood the meaning of this word. Now see the next word, which is clandestine. Clandestine means secret and not often legal, something which is secret, and most of the times it's not legal, it's illegal. See its synonyms, which are covert, secret, classified. All the words mean the same. To have some secrecy, to keep something classified, to keep something secret. See its antonyms, which are unclassified, obvious, known. Unclassified means it's not secret, it's known to everyone, it's obvious. Everyone knows about it. Alright, see the next example of clandestine, which is investigation officers suspect that many Bangladeshis are staying in Kolkata. It means many Bangladeshis are secretly staying in Kolkata. Right? Many Bangladeshis are clandestinely staying in Kolkata. They're secretly staying in Kolkata. Okay, see the next example, which says she is the director of clandestine operations of the CIA. It says she is the director of the secret operations of the CIA. As you know very well, CIA is the intelligence agency of United States, which is known for its ability to collect secret information. So she is the director of the secret operations, which is launched by the CIA. Now let's move further to see our next word, which is outset. Outset means the start or beginning of something. See its synonyms, which are dawn, beginning, inception, commencement. All the words mean the beginning of something, the start of something, and inception of something. See its antonyms, end, conclusion. These are the exact opposite words, or beginning, or inception, or outset, the end of something, the conclusion of something. Have a look at its first example, which says at the outset of her career she was full of optimism, but not now. It says at the beginning of her career she was full of positivity. Her morale was high, but not now. Her optimism has vanished. Now she no longer possesses a positive attitude towards her career. Have a look at its second example, which says a person with higher qualifications can get a better job at the outset of their career. It means one who has higher qualifications he can get a better job at the beginning of his career, and he is more likely to get a job at the starting of his career because of his higher qualification. Alright, take a look at the next word, which is status quo. Status quo means it is the current situation, current political situation or social condition. It shows the current status of something, especially political or social conditions, like how it is going and how the current situation is. And there is no exact synonyms or antonyms of this word are available, so I will directly jump into the first example, which says he emphasized the need to maintain the status quo. That means he stressed on to maintain the present situation. He didn't want the present circumstances to disturb, so he emphasized the need to maintain a status quo. Let's see the next example, which says because the council wants to maintain the status quo, they will not vote to add another member to the group. This statement says that the council wants to maintain the present situation. They don't want any changes, so they will not vote to add any other member to the group. Okay, let us see our next word, which is overhaul. Overhaul means to look at something carefully, to change or repair it if necessary. It means to examine something carefully and improve if it is required. Let's see its synonyms, which are repair, improve, to improve something after carefully observing or examining, to repair something. Take a look at its antonyms, break, damage. These are the exact opposite words of overhaul, to break something, to damage something. See its example. A mechanic is coming to overhaul the engine. That means a mechanic is coming to repair the engine. He is coming to improve it. He will correct it. See the next example, which says it is generally appreciated that the rail network needs a complete overhaul. Yeah, people generally appreciate that idea of completing rail network. They want the rail network to improve. They want it to be overhauled. Alright, let's see the next word, which is flee. Flee means to run away or escape from something, especially after doing some bad deeds. People run away, they escape. See its synonyms, which are vanish, disappear. Means to escape, to run away, to hide yourself so that nobody can see you or spot your presence, and both these synonyms can be used interchangeably. See its antonyms, which are emerge, show up. So these are the exact opposite words of flee, to emerge, to show up, to expose yourself, to come out. See its first example, which says the former president has been forced to flee the country. It is saying the former president has been forced to leave his country. Former president has been forced to run away from his country by the current government. Okay, see the next example, which says thousands of people have tried to flee in makeshift boats. That means thousands of people tried to run away or escape in makeshift boats. Makeshift boats means that can be used for a short time and not an organized boat. I hope you have understood the meaning of this word. Let's see our last word, which is bloating. Bloating means a swollen state caused by retention of fluid or gas. Bloating means a swollen state in your body which caused by retention of fluid or gas. In other terms, it is called acidity. You must be knowing about this. Whenever any fluid or gas stays in your stomach, that means you are bloated. See its first example, which if I have had so much to eat, I feel absolutely bloated. It says I have had so much food that now I feel bloated. I feel my stomach is swollen. It is completely filled with gas or fluid. See the next example, which says the puppy's belly seems bloated, but we aren't sure if it is extra fluid or puppies. Oh, what a hilarious example. See, the puppy's belly or stomach seems swollen, so we aren't sure whether it is extra fluid in his body or it is puppies. Okay, I hope you have got the meaning of this word. So it was all about today. I hope I have been able to make you understand all the 10 words successfully. We'll meet you in the next video, and thank you for watching Vocab Booster.